The good news out of the PGA Tour is they are adding new sponsors. They might not be the ones that you would have thought. Good. That's the YouTube channel, the mega merch brand. That entity is sponsoring a brand new PGA Tour event in Austin, Texas that will debut in November of 2026. I don't know how much this costs, Greg. Multiple millions. That tells me the state of good is very good. And it also tells me what has kind of been happening a little bit over the course of the last couple of years. You know, these creator classics, I think we're doing a lot of throwing some spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. Hey, are people going to tune in for this? Are people going to be interested? As much as the PGA Tour was watching those, I'm sure the Good Goods and the other, YouTube channels, the other creators, they're seeing what comes out of those as well. And I guess it got to a point where Good pulled the trigger and said, we're going to do this. They must think that there is some meat on the bone to sponsor an event like this.
I think it's interesting. And I mean, one, it's shocking that what started as a YouTube golf channel, right? These are guys, some of them are good players, some of them aren't. They play golf and videotape it, and it's created a business that gets Peyton Manning and a multitude of investors to put up some like $45 million in an investment for this company. It's amazing how the world works, and I can do nothing but admire it, what the good people have done. And then from another standpoint, I don't know if there will be a more beneficial, like a direct benefit from this sponsorship to Good.
Yes.
I think with many of the other ones, there are like ancillary benefits. Like take Travelers, for instance. I'd be very curious when the Travelers Championship happens, how many new people sign up for car insurance with Travelers?
Right. It never even crosses my mind, Greg.
No. But at the same time, they can do a lot in their community. There are engagements that they can do. It feels to me like they have very worthy goals that are achieved by their involvement in the Travelers, more than like, hey, look at how many more subscribers or look how many clicks Travelers.com got during the week of the Travelers. I think it has different motives, but with Good, I could just see the YouTube subscribers go up almost immediately and their sales of hats go up immediately. Seems like it'd be very beneficial.
This is what I think is really interesting, Mark, because I think Greg nailed it. The Bay Current, I don't even know what type of company that is. They are going to get none of my business for the rest of my life, I imagine. Okay. But they are going to make money from hosting their VIP clients, and there's going to be a lot of great networking things. And that's the more traditional way that sponsors make money sponsoring PGA Tour events. Good might make their money back in the merch tent alone that week in Austin, Texas. They are presumably going to have a ton of access to create content around the week that is in turn going to go on the YouTube channel and make them money. I think they might turn a profit on this thing, which I think is pretty rare for most event sponsorships.
I don't know. I don't know if they'd turn a profit. It's just more eyeballs. That's the thing. And as I understand the YouTube model, and you're involved in it, and I'm sort of small fry in there too, that it's just, it is 24/7 content creation. There's no time off. No. And clearly I got to commend Garrett and company because they're thinking ahead, because I have to wonder, like, when do people start tiring of watching them play 9 holes of golf? I mean, think of the reality of it. So clearly they're thinking, okay, we've got to stay ahead of this whole content creation thing. And, now being a PGA Tour event, you're widening your net, Basically, that's the way I do it. They're doing it, and it's commendable that they're thinking so far ahead. Clearly, they're business savvy young men. If you're having PGA Tour players wearing your clothing, I was surprised when I saw that. And then when I saw that the PGA Tour is going to have a good sponsored event, I was like, gosh, these guys are business moguls. So my hat's off. I understand how hard the industry is. They're doing a great job. They're nice young men, to be really honest with you. And and I'm just wondering with Boss Mina how long it is till the second cut sponsors a PGA Tour event.
She's working the phones, they have to meet our demands, but she is working the phones. That event is going to be played at Omni Barton Creek, which is a golf course in Austin, Texas. It'll have 120 players, and again, it'll be in the fall of next year.